Hey, what is going on? Find your passion, it ignites you as a person. You just feel awesome. As many of you know, from my last video, I have a fight coming up on January 17th. Bruh. Which is super exciting. So I figured I would take a moment and record a little life update, give you a little insight on what I love to do with my favorite coffee. It contains protein. Basically, it's time for me to have my next meal. Take a little bit of water, put 2 scoops of protein in it. Shake it up. And then the coffee. And then I add the protein powder. So it's cool because it acts like a creamer. So we have protein coffee. I'm gonna dig in stevia too. Why not? I know I haven't been making videos for a while. It's been about a year, but a lot of things have happened since that year. I moved from Portland, Maine, down to the Boston area, and I had to change schools. I had to change schools. I had this great opportunity, this great job, you know, in the Boston area. I had to follow my dream. Leaving your first gym, I'll just come out and say, leaving your first gym is tough. To have like a heart-to-heart with you. Yeah, I didn't want to accept, you know what I mean, having to leave. You know, it's like a family, and when you move, you have to give that up. My old gym. My first gym, it's called the Academy, ran by J. Jack.
Run.
Are you excited for testing? And his wife, Amanda Buckner.
Why doesn't the girl on the bottom just stand up? Well, there's a right way to stand up.
Oh, big punch from Buckner to the nose of Julie Kedsky. What a down strike.
I mean, I was going back to train at the Academy like every week, driving, you know, sometimes 2 hours depending on traffic each way. That's a lot to add to your schedule. You know, you just sometimes have to let go in order to like, grow and move on and have like, you know, like a new start. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Visit my mom, I'll visit my old gym. And it's like so nice. It's always gonna be your home. You know what I mean? You can always go back. When I knew I was moving to the Boston area, I was like, all right, I need to find a place that has the most legit jiu-jitsu. I started to do research. Oh, that's the Roberto Maia black belt. And I started to piece together the puzzle of like all of these gyms had Roberto Maia in common. Man, I pretty much think he's like the grandfather of jiu-jitsu in the Boston area. I started to go to Boston BJJ in Newton with Roberto Maia. My goal was to do an MMA fight and I needed more striking. So I went to their sister school in Woburn, Mass, ran by Jimmy Delofano. Like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna call this home, my new home. You have a new home when you have new people that care about you and you have new training partners that care about you. And it's just, you know, the whole environment as a whole is great, especially when you go in and you're just looking to train, you're looking to get better. In jiu-jitsu, you're going to have bad days, you are going to get your ass beat. Guard is different when you have strikes involved. Having somebody in your guard is not as fun. Fact. Let's let's just be real. Are you going to look at things as an opportunity to grow? Are you going to learn from it? Or are you just going to be, you know, angry and sad and pout all the way home? Because you will suck. I mean, if you start anything, you're going to suck. Like, that's just the nature of the game. Like, you will suck. I sucked when I first started, and I still suck. Sucking is relative. It's relative suckiness. Compared to a white belt, I don't suck. Compared to a black belt, I suck. And just go for it.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
If you think of the dynamics of a training partner, it's like you're each sacrificing your health and body for the other person, and you're giving that as like, hey, here, please don't break my arm. Don't be an asshole. And it's your responsibility to respect that for your training partners. Pretty cool if you stop and think about it. That level of trust with each person. That's definitely, if you're new to, that's definitely something to think about. Don't go in there and friggin' slap on, you know, like Kimuras and arm bars and friggin', you know, Americana really quick. Try to put it on slowly because, you know, don't be an asshole. Joints are difficult to regenerate. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to regenerate. Well, that's gonna come to some training time. You're not gonna make any friends doing that your first day. And I also got some mouth guards. I think I'm just gonna go with the regular one. What do you guys think? Just traditional like white mouth guard, and then I got some gold fangs. I think it might be too much though. I think I'm more of a white mouth guard type of person, to be quite honest with you. $35,000 dental warranty. Now you're speaking my language. I didn't read that before. Huh. Sold. Because missing a tooth would just add a level of class. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm happy I could create this video for you. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, if you have any opinions about what do you think? A or B? What would you choose? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.